Hey guys, it's Scary97. Today I am going to teach you 10 tricks a beginner longboarder can learn. These are tricks that you should probably learn after you start to ride your board around a bit, ride to the supermarket, ride to the store. After you do that, then you can move on to these tricks. For all these tricks that I'm going to be telling you guys about, I'm going to be making nice, really long tutorials on all of these tricks I talked about in this video. But this is just a brief introductory to the trick, what it looks like. But I'm going to be going more in depth when I make tutorial videos on these tricks. Alright guys, so the first trick we're going to talk about is the ghost ride. The ghost ride is a very basic trick that you can do on any longboard, whether it has a tail or no tail. Basically what it is you're going to be riding on your board. Your front foot is going to go to the back where you would have your back foot, and your back foot is going to cross over your front foot. From here, your front foot is going to uncross and you're going to jump back onto the board. The next trick is body varials. Body varials is a really fun trick. You can do it either front side or back side. Basically, you can also do it on any longboard. It doesn't even need a tail. All you do is you wind your body up in the opposite direction. You don't even need to move the board. You wind up your body in the opposite direction and then jump. Basically, you can practice by just like jumping on the flat ground. The next trick that I'm going to be talking about is the ghost ride kickflip. The ghost ride kickflip is a really fun variation of the ghost ride, as you can tell by the name. The ghost ride kickflip is a part of the ghost ride, and the way you start this trick is you're going to be doing a ghost ride up. But instead of jumping onto the board like you would with a ghost ride right away, you're going to keep that foot on the ground, and you're going to take your back foot, and you're going to flick the board with your toes. And that will cause the board to flip. But once it flips, or during its flip, you're going to start to jump back on and you're going to ride away smooth. This trick can sound complicated now, but it's actually an extremely easy basic trick. This was actually the first trick I learned. I didn't even learn ghost ride first, I learned ghost ride kickflip. So it's not that hard of a trick and you can get it done. If you wanted to, you can practice in the grass, because I know that can also help a bit. But I suggest that if you already had ghost rides done, it's pretty easy. You can just practice it on the concrete. So the next trick is ghost ride heel flips. And with ghost ride heel flips, it's basically as the ghost ride kickflip. Except with the ghost ride kickflip, if you're regular like me, you're going to be stepping off heel side onto the ground, and then you're going to be flipping with your back foot. With this trick, you're going to be stepping off toe side and flicking with your front foot heel outwards. This is gonna get your foot to flip the board, and it will be able to do the heel flip rotation. The only thing different about that is that everything else you do the ghost ride. So if you have the ghost ride kickflip, the next step is just to jump off the opposite direction, flip with the opposite foot. That's all it really is. Alright guys, so the next trick I'm going to teach you guys is the pivot. Now the pivot is also a very basic trick. Some very famous longboarders on YouTube learned the pivot first. Hans Suarez is an example. His first trick was the pivot. For the pivot, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna wind up in the other direction, and this is kind of similar to the body varial. But this time instead of just moving your body, you're gonna also move the board. It might be helpful to have manuals, but this is not necessary. You wind up in the opposite direction, then you shift your weight. You're going to have all of your weight on the front foot, like normally riding. You're going to shift your weight to just a little bit just enough on your back foot, so that you can release the pressure on your front foot and rotate in that direction. You're basically doing a 180 with the board, but it's not popping. The next trick I'm going to teach you is the flat top. And this trick, I have a whole tutorial, which I will link in the description below. Basically, what this trick is you're going to be popping the board off in a front side rotation, catching it by the rail, and then you're going to be jumping back on with your knees bent. It's a very basic trick, and you can do it off really cool stuff like curves. So I really hope you get it done. The next trick I'm going to be teaching you is front side tire claws. This is also a variation of the flat top plan, and you're going to basically do a lot of the same steps. You're going to pop it up in a front side rotation, catch it, do an extra 180, and then you're going to jump back on with your knees bent. And you can also do this trick off curves, ledges, stair sets, practically anything. So yeah, get this one down, and I have a tutorial listed in the description below. The next trick I'm going to be teaching you is backside tire claw. The backside tire claw is a trick where it's basically the opposite rotation of the frontside tire claw. In my opinion, the frontside tire claw is a whole lot more easier because the pop, because of the way you can catch the board because it's in front of you. The backside tire claw, I can pop it. Most people can pop it fine, but they have trouble catching it. This is a common problem for me also. I had a lot of trouble catching this trick, and it became one of my worst tricks. I can do them, but I'm not the best at them. I'm gonna link Natalie Pluto's backside tire claw video because she does incredible backside tire claw videos. I don't think I'm gonna be making a tutorial on this because I am not really that good at this at all, even though it is a basic trick. But I'm just not good at backside tire claws at all. I have to improve on this before I make a tutorial. The next trick I'm going to teach you is one of my favorite tricks of all times, the boneless. I will surely be making a tutorial for this in the future. If you've seen my channel video, all I've been doing is basically boneless tricks. On a longboard, you can't really ollie because the tail is very small, and plus with a skateboard it's curved up. And even if you have a long tail, it needs to be curved up in order for you to pop. Only certain boards like the Apex 40 allow you to do that, but they cost like $300, which most people cannot really afford. Because longboards cannot do ollies, to find some other way to get up curbs and banks. The boneless is that second way. The only compromise you have to make is that you have to use your hand. But honestly, that's not that bad. I think it feels cooler and actually looks a little bit cooler than a traditional ollie to use your hand and bring it up with you. In some ways, you can actually get a little bit higher than an ollie, and it's a lot easier also. Basically with the boneless, you're going to be taking off your front foot and put it on the ground. Take your back hand, put it on the rail. Your back foot's going to start to go up as you're pulling up the board. Lift your back foot up high. Once the board hits your back foot, you're going to want to push it forward so that it levels out, and then put your back foot on. When it gets about halfway to the ground, put your front foot on, bend your knees, and land. That might sound extremely confusing, but I'm going to make a whole tutorial for this, so just stay tuned. So the 10th and final trick I'm going to teach you guys about is the boneless frontside 180. This trick is a really fun trick and a variation of my favorite trick, the boneless. Basically, this is very similar to the boneless, and I will also be coming up with a whole line of boneless tutorials, including this. Basically, what you're going to want to do for this one is you're going to, just like a regular boneless, you're going to take off your front foot and lift your back foot up high. But this time, instead of bringing it straight up like you would with regular boneless, you're going to bring it out to the side and up at the same time. And your back foot is also going to be going up and then slowly to the side. And what this is going to do is it's going to create the 180. You're also going to want to turn your arms and your entire body, not just your head. That would be stupid. You're going to want to turn your entire body, lift the board up, pull it upwards in a front side 180 rotation, bend your knees, land and roll away. I will be coming out with a tutorial for this soon, so stay tuned. Alright, so thank you for watching my video today on the 10 basic tricks a beginner longboarder could learn. Please subscribe, and please check out the Meet the Healthy Foods channel. They make really good bars. I always try to advertise them because they're really big. I think they're very important. We should all support them. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. The name is actually Meet the Nutrition Bars. This is the channel name, but the whole company is called Meet the Healthy Foods. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one.